We've all heard the news of the tragic passing of actor Matthew Perry, who was featured on the very popular TV show Friends. I watched an interview recently with Matthew where he said that when he was a younger man, he prayed a prayer to God. And his prayer was, "God, make me famous." He said only a couple of weeks later, he was offered the part of Chandler on Friends, and his life was changed, and he became very famous. But tragically, his life took a turn for the worse. He became addicted to drugs and drinking. And he did say in another interview that he was a seeker of truth. I hope he found his way to Jesus Christ. God says, "Those that seek me will find me." And I think if you're a real seeker of truth, you'll find your way to Christ. When I was a little boy, I lived for a few years with my grandparents. And when I was getting ready to go to bed, I would pull the covers over my head and I would talk to an imaginary character that I made up in my little brain named Mr. Nobody. I would pour my heart out to Mr. Nobody, talk to Mr. Nobody. In my way, as a little kid, I was reaching out to God. I just didn't know what his name was. And later in life, I did find out what his name was. It was Jesus. I was seeking God. And people will say, "I'm seeking God," but you quote a Bible verse to them and they'll say, "I don't want to hear the Bible." If you're seeking God, why would you not want to hear what the Bible has to say? Simple answer, because you're probably not seeking God. Again, God will reveal himself to those who are seeking him. God wants to be known. He wants a relationship with you. Fame will not fill that hole in your heart. Amy Winehouse, who also died of alcohol-related causes, said, "Fame is like a cancer. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy." Jim Carrey once said, loose paraphrase, "I wish everyone could be rich and famous and find everything they'd ever longed for so they could see it's not the answer." The answer is Jesus. This is who we are seeking deep down inside, if we're truly seeking. Again, he'll reveal himself to those who seek him. So if you don't know him yet, call out to him. We have a website called knowgod.org, knowgod.org. Go there, and I present the gospel in an understandable way and provide an opportunity for a person to believe.